Hi class, I hope everybody's been enjoying learning about all the resources in Utah's online library. I absolutely love these resources and sharing them. And as I've mentioned before, I'm happy to come out to your school for those in our region and work right with your kids and librarian. Please check with your librarian. They've all been trained on this too. So anyways, first thing I want to show you is how easy it is for the kids to be able to access it. Not sure if you've ever changed your navigation. Here I'm in my sample course. I'm going to go to settings. And then I'm going to go right here to navigation and see these right here. It just kind of lines up. But I may not want kids to see all that because that's a lot for kids to choose from. I really like just doing home announcements modules. And if you put everything in a module, then you don't need all these other parts. But let's say I don't want the kids to see the syllabus or go straight to quizzes because I have them in modules. So these things the kids won't be able to see. What I do want them to see is some of these Gale references. So I'm going to pick Gale Kids Info Bits and I'm going to move it up here because that's what I want kids to see. So now this is what the kids will see on the navigation. Some of these are grayed out only because there's no content in them. So I'm going to hit save. And now if I want to see what it looks like for a student, I can, as long as I'm still here in settings, I just click on settings and I come up here to student view right here and I click on student view and this tells me what it looks like for the kids. So as a student, I could come here to Gale Info Bits and I could click and look at the library just like we've been doing in Utah's online library. Only this keeps me right in Canvas and it authenticates me automatically. So this is really nice. Now we have had some reports that sometimes a login screen will pop up here. If that does happen, please let me know. Okay, so I'm going to leave student view and I'm going to show you another way to use this. I'm going to go to home. Okay, and then I'm going to go to assignments because I want to create a new assignment. So I can create a new assignment by clicking here, and I'm going to name this animals. Okay. Now, first thing I want to do, because it makes it a little bit easier before you embed the content, is put your assignment instructions. So you could say find the habitat, food source, and adaptations for the following animal. Oh, I should learn how to spell right. I should just start this video over. Thank goodness for spell check though, huh? Adaptations and habitat. Okay. Then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to use these external tools right here. So click on external tools and you have all of these things that I can add. Different districts may have different things. We've installed this in all of our regional districts. If you don't have it, then you'll want to check with your admin manager. So I'm looking kids info bits and I'm going to click on animals. So let's say mammals. Okay, so you've all been here, right? And you've seen these where you can listen to them. I'm going to pick horses. Okay, so just a few things in case you haven't noticed on this I want to point out. One, this content level keys. You can show the kids, they know their reading level. Which one do they want? They're going to struggle a little bit with this one, maybe too easy, maybe just right. So have them look at that and line these up. Another thing I really like is this content type. As a librarian, it's really important that we teach kids what type of information am I looking for and where can I find it. So do I want to look for books, biographies, pictures, magazines, or news? What's going to be the best source for the type of thing I'm doing? If I'm doing a report, I might want to look at books. If I just want to learn, and because I want to learn about that, maybe magazines or pictures. If I'm doing some type of current events, then maybe news. So help them kind of understand, and then they can filter through this. So I'm just going to look at the books, because you can see everything is listed right there. So I'm going to go to books, and I'll just pick the first one. Okay, because unlike Google, usually the first result is the best here. So here I have my article on horses. Okay, remember I can press this and listen to it. Here's the vocabulary words, and then here's the article. So I want to use that article. All I do is click Embed, and then boom, it's in. Okay, so now I come down, I can say I'm going to assign it 5 points. The entry option is going to be text entry. You could also do a Google Doc. They could record on media, all sorts of things. This is the UniCheck plagiarism. It's not installed for everybody, so check with your district if you have it or don't. And then I need to make a due date, and I'm just going to put Friday. Okay, and then I'm going to save and publish it. Okay, so find the habitat, food source, and adaptations for the following animal. So now it's right here in Embedded. Again, I could go to Student View and I'd see pretty much the same thing. So you can have students go through here and make notes and find the content that you want to get the right answers. You could attach a rubric to it, just regular types of assignment type things. But think of all the things that you could do because you're putting that content right here. Or you could make an assignment and say, go to Kids Info Bits, find these things. You don't have to embed the assignment in. You could just put it right there. Okay, so that's an idea that you could use. Another way is to have the kids submit a Google Doc. So say that you do tell the kids to go to Kids Info Bits, find a article about an animal. Okay, so I have animal-related subjects, so let's maybe do extinction. Okay, and so I find this. Okay, so they find an article. You task them to go find a specific article. Okay, so what you can do when they find it is teach them to send it to their Google Drive. Okay, so once I send it to my Google Drive, okay, then I go to my Google Drive.